My goodness, Cairo, what a place to begin an adventure. The moment I stepped off the aeroplane, the city hit me. It was like a wave of sound and energy. Horns were honking constantly, not angry honks, mind you, more like cheerful toots saying I'm here. People were everywhere, chattering, laughing, calling out. The air was thick with new smells, spices, perfumes, roasting meats, car fumes. It was a real jumble, a proper sensory overload. But in the most exhilarating way. I felt instantly awake, ready for anything. Egypt was certainly making a first impression. My first proper exploration took me to the Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. What a maze, narrow alleyways, twisting and turning. I was quite sure I'd get lost, and I probably did several times. But what a delightful place to be lost in. Shops were crammed with treasures. Brightly coloured fabrics hung everywhere. Lanterns glowed with intricate patterns. Mountains of spices released their fragrant scent. Shopkeepers smiled, always ready with a welcome or a special price for you. I found a rather splendid fez, though I wasn't entirely sure when I'd wear it. It seemed the right sort of thing to buy. Food, of course, is a vital part of any journey. I dived straight in. I tried koshari from a street vendor. A fascinating mix. Rice, lentils, pasta, chickpeas, all topped with a spicy tomato sauce and crispy onions. Absolutely delicious and remarkably cheap. I sat on a small stool, watching the world rush by. Then a glass of sweet mint tea in a tiny cafe. The tea was wonderfully refreshing. People here are so animated, always talking, gesturing, full of life. It was wonderful just to sit and soak it all in. Cairo itself is a city of incredible contrasts. You see ancient mosques with towering minarets, right next to modern buildings reaching for the sky. Donkey carts share the roads with shiny new cars. It's a city that never seems to pause for breath. It just keeps going, day and night. There's a palpable sense of history under your feet, even amidst the everyday hustle and bustle. You feel like you're walking through thousands of years of stories. It's quite captivating, really. It pulls you in and makes you want to see more. Leaving the energetic chaos of Cairo was an experience in itself. We drove towards Giza. The city slowly gave way to a more barren landscape. The air felt different, drier perhaps. Anticipation was definitely building. I'd seen pictures, of course, everyone has, but pictures don't quite prepare you. You catch glimpses of them in the distance. Strange, triangular shapes on the horizon, then as you get closer, they just grow and grow and grow. It's hard to process their sheer size. These ancient wonders waiting in the desert, and then there it was, the Great Pyramid of Giza standing right before it. Well, I felt rather small, utterly dwarfed. It is an absolutely colossal structure. The scale is just mind-boggling. How on earth did they build this? Thousands of years ago, without modern machinery. Just think of the effort, the organization, the sheer human will. The stones themselves are enormous. I reached out and touched one. It felt solid, ancient and warm from the desert sun, a tangible link to a very distant past. Not far away stood the Sphinx. Another icon, that enigmatic face gazing out across the desert. It has such a calm, timeless quality, guarding the pyramids for millennia. I've seen countless photographs and documentaries, but being there in its presence is something else entirely. It has a real aura about it, a little battered by the winds of time perhaps, a missing nose famously, but still so majestic, so powerful. I found myself wondering what it had seen over all those centuries, what secrets it might tell if it could speak. The whole Giza plateau has an extraordinary atmosphere. A profound sense of wonder fills the air. You are literally surrounded by history. You can almost imagine the ancient Egyptians, the pharaohs, the workers, the priests. Camels ambled past, their owners offering rides. The vast desert stretching out in every direction. It's a powerful, humbling place. You can't help but be deeply impressed. It was one of those moments where you have to pinch yourself. Yes, I'm really here. Seeing the pyramids, quite something. After the magnificent monuments of Giza, it was time for a change of pace. We headed south to Luxor. There we boarded a boat for a cruise on the Nile. What a contrast to bustling Cairo. The Nile is vast, a wide, majestic river. It flowed calmly, serenely. The boat moved gently, a gentle rocking motion that was incredibly relaxing. The sun sparkled on the water. Lush green banks full of palm trees and fields lined the river on either side. It felt like a journey back in time, a timeless voyage on a truly historic waterway. Life along the Nile unfolded before us like a living tapestry. We drifted past small villages. Children ran along the banks, waving enthusiastically. Farmers worked in their fields, much as they must have done for centuries. Donkeys and water buffalo grazed peacefully. It was a glimpse into a simpler way of life, a life deeply connected to the rhythms of the river. The pace was slow, unhurried. There was a real sense of peace and tranquility. It was a wonderful antidote to the exhilarating rush of the cities. I found myself just gazing, soaking it all in. Our journey included stops at some incredible temples. Luxor Temple was breathtaking, especially at night, all lit up. The massive columns and statues looked even more imposing. Hieroglyphs covered every surface. Ancient stories carved in stone, telling tales of gods and pharaohs. We walked through vast halls, feeling very small indeed. Then there was Karnak Temple, even bigger if that's possible. A sprawling complex of sanctuaries and obelisks. So much history, so much grandeur. It was quite overwhelming in the best possible way. The serenity of the Nile was truly special. Sunsets over the river were spectacular. The sky would blaze with color, oranges, pinks, deep purples, reflecting on the calm water. Evenings on deck were quiet, perfect for stargazing. The desert air was so clear, you could see millions of stars. It was a chance to reflect on everything we'd seen. This incredible river has witnessed so much history, so many civilizations. To drift along it, even for a few days, felt like a real privilege, a magical part of the Egyptian experience. Our Egyptian adventure wasn't over yet. From the ancient wonders of the Nile, we journeyed east, towards the Red Sea coast. The landscape changed once more. The fertile river valley gave way to rugged desert mountains. Then in the distance, a new sight. A brilliant splash of blue, the Red Sea. There was a fresh excitement in the air. A different kind of adventure awaited us here. The air even smelled different, salty and clean. We were ready to explore a new side of Egypt's diverse beauty. The main attraction here, of course, was the water, and what water it was. We went snorkeling in the Red Sea. The moment I put my face under the surface, I was astounded. It was like diving into a giant natural aquarium. The water was incredibly clear, crystal clear in fact. Visibility was amazing, and the colors, vibrant coral reefs stretched out below, teeming with fish of every imaginable shape and hue, bright yellows, electric blues, vivid oranges. They darted all around me. It was a completely different world, so peaceful and beautiful. I could have stayed there for hours, just floating and watching. Beyond the stunning sights, something else made this journey truly memorable. That was the warmth of the Egyptian people. Everywhere we went, we were met with smiles, genuine, welcoming smiles. People were so friendly, always eager to help, to share a story or offer a cup of tea. "Welcome to Egypt" was a phrase we heard countless times, and it always felt sincere. This incredible hospitality added such a rich layer to the experience. It made us feel like guests, not just tourists. It's the people who bring a country to life. So, Egypt, what a journey. It was so much more than just ancient stones and dusty tombs. Though they are undeniably spectacular, it was the vibrant culture, the stunning, varied landscapes, the sheer energy of the cities, the peace of the Nile, the underwater wonders of the Red Sea, and above all, the incredible warmth and friendliness of its people. It's a country that truly gets under your skin. It leaves you with a full heart, a camera full of memories, and a strong desire to return. Egypt is, without a doubt, a must-visit destination. I'm already wondering when I can go back.